Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. What about you? Thanks for asking, sir. Hmm.
Okay, I'm doing also great.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, tell me something about yourself.
Okay. So, as you know, my name is Satya and I am from Aurangabad, Bihar. I have offline institute in my area and I did graduation. Now I'm pursuing English in MA and I'm fond of watching movies. This is my short introduction, ma'am. What about you?
Okay. Yeah, actually, we can say I'm a homemaker mother as well. I live in a Kanpur, UP. I have done PG. It's very long time. I was teacher 10 years ago. I left the
Hmm.
journey. Nowadays, I'm learning this language because I want to become a teacher. Actually, I went to school for joining, but lacking of English, I was not able to join. So now we can say
Oh,
I'm uploading video. Yeah, and we can say I'm learning English simultaneously. I
hmm,
upload video. I have just
hmm,
started the journey. That's all about
hmm.
myself. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Your introduction is very pretty and nice. So, ma'am,
Yeah.
you want to go teaching field?
Yeah, actually, I was teacher then. That time, my children were very little. Then I had to leave this job. But now I wanted to join. Yeah,
Hmm.
and nowadays I teach some student because I want to grab so many things. Speaking English,
Hmm.
yeah. Hmm. I
Okay,
want to
ma'am.
know about yourself. Now you are a teacher, you have a institute. It's very difficult for you, or you enjoy in this line.
No, I enjoy in this field because I have been doing. I have been teaching for 4 years, so I'm enjoying it, and it's my hobby.
Wow. It's actually I also want to install board of spoken English, but I want to grab so many things because I'm not allowed to
Hmm.
install board because my husband said ki first you have to improve your English. If you able to speak in a good way, if you able to mingle with the person in a English, then you can install board. Because if you are a teacher, then there are so many people uh, want to come for joining, and you have to give them answer in English because you are an English teacher. So now I'm learning
Yes.
because yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, I want to install after getting fluency. I want to install spoken board.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Of
if
course.
it will, well, I don't need to. I will not need to join any school because at house I can do something in my life. Hmm.
Hmm. So I think joining in the school is not good enough. When you will start yourself your institute, then I think it's very beneficial for you because the school takes a lot of time and
Hmm.
there you will also not get completely freedom. So when we
Hmm.
will start yourself, then it's very beneficial because you will run your coaching yourself and you will have your own rules, own decisions.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, now we should see about coaching center is best or school line is best.
Yeah, a school life is not better than coaching center because where we can't get, as I told you, completely freedom.
Hmm. Yeah. But initially, it's not everyone's cup of tea. They can install bot because it's very
Hmm.
difficult to call or a student at your house. So it's very difficult because initially you have to grab so many things. If you are a teacher and you want to uh, make your institute, your own institute, then you should have so much knowledge because you
Yeah.
have to handle so many students and everybody gives you are a
Mm.
teacher, but in a school if you make any mistake then principal and anyone they can handle in a school because everybody makes mistake. It doesn't matter you are a good teacher, you are a fluent teacher, but
Mm.
me trivial mistake everybody makes, we can say.
Mm.
So in my case, initially school is better because you should grab so many things from school and you can do activity, and you are allowed to go outside in a picnic. But in a school institute, you are
Yes.
you can go. Yeah, you can go because you can handle everything in your hand. You can take decision. Hmm?
Mm.
So tell
Yeah,
me something.
I'm not saying you should start now. When you will be feel that yeah, I'm completely good at this language. I'm completely run and handle any, you can say, any topic, anything of my should. Then you should start. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes you find that person who is a good speaker, because
Hmm.
nowadays we can, if we find, because I started the journey, I teach some student. One day
Hmm.
I found a student of ninth class, and she
Hmm.
speaks well because she is a habitual of this language. And she said
Hmm.
ki I have to remove my hesitation because I am not able to speak in front of person. Okay, but
Hmm.
she knows
Hmm.
everything. Sometime I had to learn so many things because I had to
Hmm.
teach her. I had to teach her. So
Hmm.
you find this type of person in your life, in your institute?
Yeah, I don't think I found this type of a student in my institute, but in some of the other places I found. Yeah, I think speaking is a different part, and having knowledge of language is a different part,
Mm-hmm.
because speaking totally depends on practice and
Mm-hmm.
environment. But when we have good knowledge in any language, that is different thing. As English grammar, English words, and having knowledge of literature, yeah, it is different.
Yeah, it's a very different. And nowadays, actually, student, they are taught everything in a school. They are habitual. I think till the enter, since first class till the enter, they keep speaking in English, and they
Mm,
actually speak on the stage in front of teacher. Until the enter,
mm,
they are habitual of this language. And we can say
yeah.
we don't need to take any student. It's very difficult to run our business, we can say, or institute. If
Mm,
they speak, they able to speak, they able to learn everything in a school. So what should
yeah.
we do in our institute? It's very difficult for us. In a school, if we are teacher in a school, then we don't need to looking for any student for collecting.
Mm,
Hmm.
mm. Yeah, yeah, it's difficult when we start, but as you know, when you have a knowledge, and when you start teaching one student and you are teaching well, then that student also do your advertising, and
Mhm.
that student will also take some students with him, with you can say with him, and gradually the numbers of a student will increase, not suddenly. So it
Suddenly.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, actually, it's very difficult to speak impromptu immaculately in front of
Mm,
them. So we can say about trivial mistake and glaring mistake. Both are very different. A trivial mistake everybody makes, and
mm,
glaring mistake, we can say, being a teacher, if we make glaring mistake, then we have to face eye in front of student. It's very
mm,
difficult. But in a school, because you are hide inside a school. If you make a glaring mistake, then your student, your teacher know you. But in an institute, it's very difficult because you are one teacher in your institute. Then
mm,
everybody want to keep gazing. You are making glaring mistake. Oh, this sir is not a good in English. Actually, we should make. And nowadays, students are very clever. They are very smart. If actually my daughter, she is in seventh class, and she speaks well. And when I make mistake, then she asks me, say, "Mama, you spoke wrong because this pronunciation is very wrong." And she is younger than me. She is in seventh class, but she is speaking well. So nowadays it's
mm,
very difficult to handle this type of situation. Yeah.
mm. Yeah, because since birth they are being taught in English medium schools, and we, uh, we you can say we were being taught in government school, and I
Mm.
also learnt English when I was in after 12th class. I learnt English, so yeah, we can say that our fluency is will not good enough than them.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, actually, there's so many slang in English as well. American
Mm,
slang, Britain slang, and now we are speaking normal English. It's a Indian
mm,
English. So we can speak, but
complete.
nowadays student, if we
Mm,
are Indian speaker, then we can teach Indian speaking to student. But we can say in a school, my daughter, she can speak American slang, Britain
mm,
slang, every slang she
mm,
can speak. So
mm,
we can learn so many things in a school. But if we want to take rest, it's not an easy task because we have to stand 8 hours with a keep smile in front of a student. It's not a piece of cake because I was teacher 10 years ago, then I have done everything. So I know it's not a piece of cake, but if we have a or institute, we should have
mm,
knowledge. We should have
mm.
knowledge. We can
Yeah,
take
we
rest.
can.
Yeah, we can take rest, but we can enjoy everything. But we should have knowledge.
Mm. Yeah, for the practice, we can join a school, but I don't think so. I haven't joined any school when I started, but yeah, it's beneficial for who those have not you can experience in this sector.
Hmm. And we can say about payment of a school and in a coaching line. So, which type of payment we can say it's a handsome salary.
Mm. I think, yeah, if you want to initially start earning and you want to earn handsome money, then you should join a school because when you start your own institute, then up to 5 or 6 months, maybe you will not get enough money for your surviving and for your, you can say, basic requirement. So
Hmm.
it will be difficult in initial phase.
Yeah, you have to spend your money for
Mm,
growing, hence your institute.
mm,
So it's very
yeah.
difficult initially. If you are a good, you are a knowledgeable person, you are multitudinous person, then you can run your business, not a institute, we can say. So I also want to
Yeah.
do in my life. But I want
Mhm.
to grab so many knowledge for this because it's very difficult to handle nowadays student. Hmm.
Mhm. So
Okay.
I think today's topic we discussed about which is better, our own institute, yeah, school.
Yeah, it's actually, I think nobody uploaded this type of video. We can upload it institute or school life. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
So
Then you have. Mm-hmm.
mm, right now in my area, running is there. It is raining, so I'm on the top of